Alright, what's up everybody? You hit this hole-in-one challenge. We're gonna keep playing until we get a hole-in-one.
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Hello again and welcome, Rich Lerner, alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. We are along the Paracel Islands in the South China Sea. Frank, on a mission here today. What can you tell us about this course?
Well, one thing, Rich, we don't want to fatigue out there, so I've got my battle gear on. Interesting layout ahead. Plenty of water. The island's there to be negotiated, navigated, and you never know what just might pop up during the course of the game.
And partner, let me just, before we get started, salute you.
I salute you too, Rich. You ready?
Ready. Aim.
Fire.
Going right for the pin. Looks like it moves a little bit that way.
This is a good-looking shot. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. These putts keep the round together. One under early in the round. Frank, as we look at the
I want a
second,
hole-in-one
your
so
average
bad.
hole with, say, a few bunkers, maybe even a pond, that would be a walk in the park compared to what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, early surveillance said that guard shack just to the right of the green is actually not empty, so be a little aware of that when you cross the bridge. Green just 167 yards away, though, from the tee.
Oh, I didn't roll nearly as far as I wanted.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Ah.
How did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Nice par to remain 1 under.
So, this is an interesting tee shot as that destroyer continues to burn.
Amazing that play still continues.
Oh, you're kidding.
Frank, this golf course is surrounded by water, just a few tiny islands strung together to create these 18 super cool looking par threes.
Yes, Rich, and with all that water comes a lot of lost balls. When this base was still active, many of the soldiers would play the course in the tee box. They just get backed up really quickly. It was so bad that they created a local rule for balls in the water. So if you hit your ball in the water, you do what they've always done. You just drop one up next to the green and you take a stroke penalty. Pretty good rule.
All right, I'm going for it. It's not bad. I'll set
Nice
far.
approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
Oh, I just want a hole-in-one so bad.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. And with that, 1 under par. Frank, here at the fourth, there's an awful lot going on.
There certainly is. Solar panels, radar tower is up and ready to go, so it will confirm the landing on the other side if it's successful. This rather long par 3 around the 230-yard mark, so this is going to be all carry. Got to land that ball on the green. It will not run through that beach area. And, of course, the trees and the palm trees all the way around. If this isn't flighted properly, it will not find the destination.
Seems like too much for just one man. This looks like a job for an entire flight crew, Frank.
Well, Rich, we should dig ourselves a trench and see what happens.
Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under.
A blind tee shot. Got to go over those 2 rocks in front of you. Just keep it right of those palms in the distance.
I'm gonna try and put it right there. See if I can't.
Well, you can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough.
No, it won't. Oh, that was close.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
He is on a roll right now. Frank here at the 6th, a really fascinating hole.
It is mid sort of 200 yards, shared greens, a bit like St. Andrews. But because you're hitting it over an island, you're almost going to have to parachute this tee shot in here and get it to land softly. There's a lot of things going on behind to the left and the side. It's like a little village that you're hitting into. Hopefully you don't need a passport.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Now that is a shot that will be replayed over and over. Frank, I don't know if it's legal, but a player might want to get a detailed map from high overhead, maybe from a bomber squadron flying by, just to get an idea of what they're navigating on this hole.
Well, if you can't call one in, you can always go up one of those lookout towers and maybe get a good surveillance of the hole, or even the wind direction. It's not overly long, just under 160 yards. Green sets up nicely, though, directly aiming at the player at the tee.
Here it is, baby. Hole in one. Go ball. Go ball.
Wow,
No!
Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, this is a nice run right here.
Oh, yeah, and this is very makeable, too. Excellent chance for
Damn
four
it.
in a row.
And that was a
How
good
about
one.
this little move? 5
Max.
under par now. 2 straight birdies.
Cage.
Now to the 8th hole, Frank, you
Hang on.
really just need to follow the trail down to the green here at Paracel Storm.
Barracks are probably the biggest problem in front of you. They're just short and left of this par 3 green. For the very observant, though, they'll notice a little one-on-one, perhaps a little basketball court just along the left side.
A little 3-point shooting contest, you and I later on.
This is a par 3.
Has hit a lot of quality shots into these strong winds today. Mark of a good player.
This dog, I swear, yeah. Chews everything up. There we go. I gotta go up clubs. Just gonna have to. A little bit of that. Pull it back to about here, maybe. Hole in one, baby. Let's go.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Didn't
How'd you
fly
like that
as far as
strike?
That was top of the tree. Rich, I'm starting to lose count. This is just birdie after birdie.
It's all-time stuff. I mean, this is territory we just don't visit very often. Wow, rolling the ball beautifully, makes birdie again.
Yeah, that pace, that roll, it's always getting to the hole, and it's
I just want a hole in
what
one.
we call the perfect holding speed. It uses all 4 1/4 inches of the cup.
That will be a great look at birdie.
I'm gonna have to go get food. I'm hungry.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Starting to fill it up now. 2 birdies in a row and 7 under for the championship. Start of the back 9 mission. Rich Lerner for EA Sports with my partner Frank Nobilo. Frank, tell us a little bit about the 10th.
Okay, this is just a hole that I'm not going to be able to make this on.
Here we go.
But
Well, that's how you play the game. Right there. Time for lucky?
This is getting off the charts. This is nearly obscene. This is for 7 straight.
Nothing lucky about it. Just good. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. The 11th hole here at Paracel Storm in the South China Sea.
I'm just too good.
What a day it's been playing through these wrecked
poop at the
battleships with all of the obstacles out there. You see the windmills, and now just a short shot, Frank.
Full swing.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
And I don't
Just a
have it.
fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par.
Rich, this hole really should be called Shipwreck, that little lone island sitting out there, protected by the boulders in front, and, well, just enough room, really, for this green and the tee for the next hole.
241 yards, Frank. This island green makes 17 at TPC Sawgrass look like putt-putt. Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Did the job right there. Going right back to the large island here at the 13th, Frank.
Trenches behind will certainly protect anything that goes a little bit long. Left of this green, you better call in the Navy. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Just a beautiful approach shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Frank, now at the 14th, and really a simple objective here.
It looks like an old sand dune where they've just put a green on top. Rather benign. It might just sneak up on you, though. It really just looks like green and beaches with a few palm trees behind, but beware. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. This for birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to the 15th, and Frank, where exactly is the green here?
Well, I think you need the Jungle Book to try and decipher this one. A little short par 3 up and over there. There is a green in amongst that jungle, and even the green has its own little mini jungle in it.
This is one of my favorite holes on this golf course. Boy, I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Frank, coming to the closing stretch here at Paracel Storm in the South China Sea, the 16th hole. You look out over the expanse of this land with those solar panels, the battleships that are ruined. It's pretty evident we're not at Daddy's Country Club, are we?
No, that's for sure. Those solar panels just remind us, too, we've got to conserve energy before we get to the end of the round. Not an overly long par 3. Juts out there. Those boulders, well, they really, I don't know if they protect or basically repel anything on that right side. We'll soon find out. The water and the bridge, they're also to be avoided.
Now to the 17th hole, and as we come to the end of this round, you salute the players because they're out there carrying not only their golf clubs, but the med kits and the meal packs, because this is no ordinary golf course. You have to be on alert, high guard all the time.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
that's how
that
the
was
game
so
is played,
close.
right there.
Oh,
He's
that
just
was so
making it look
close.
so easy. That birdie coming up, formality. He's going for a handful. This 5 in a row.
13 under on the day. Now the finishing
Man.
hole, Frank, and just a spectacular looking hole.
Yeah, chance to complete our mission should we succeed here at 18. If anything, you want to keep the ball a little left of the flag. Otherwise, we're off the beach.
This one's looking good. Oh, a sensational shot right there, Frank.
Had I not
You
went
start
left of the
beating
flag,
your
it's a
chest
hole in
after
one,
a shot
Frank.
like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole today.
Continuing to putt with confidence. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well